good sniff of that. Oh,
Smells like beer.
Hello, genealogy addicts and friends, and happy St. Patrick's Day. As you can see, to celebrate my Irish heritage, I'm going to be trying traditional Irish foods and beverages. We will be trying Boxty, Irish soda bread, Irish stew, and more. And as a special treat, I will be ending the day with me trying my very first Guinness. But you're going to have to wait to see that. Well, let's get started.
so here we are, our first Irish meal of the day. This is called Boxty, which is an Irish potato pancake. Now, I have had potato pancakes in the past, but not necessarily an Irish potato pancake. So I'm really looking forward to trying this. So here we go. We're gonna try our first bite of the potato pancake, the Boxty. I got this recipe off of Pinterest. So I'm looking forward to trying that. And ooh, doesn't that look good? All right. It was fairly easy to make, so I'm really glad to hear that. So let's try it. Oh, that is so good. That is so good. You can hear my dog panting in the background. I apologize. This is the best potato pancake I think I have ever had. Oh my gosh, this is really good. I'm glad I have a whole bunch because I get to share these things with my husband later on and my daughter, and I promised my mom I would take her a couple too to give a try. And I just got it served with banquet sausages because they say sometimes you can serve it with a sausage. So, oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be a great day. I can't wait to try the other stuff that I'm gonna be making today. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish eating this up, and then we're gonna cut to the next meal, which is gonna be right now. And here we are. It's time for our second meal. I am still pretty full from breakfast, that's for sure. Those potato pancakes were just delicious. So for lunch, I'm only gonna have the traditional Irish soda bread, and I'm gonna treat myself to an Irish coffee. I didn't have any coffee this morning because I was gonna have a breakfast. I don't normally eat breakfast. I usually kind of just have some coffee and then have some lunch later on, but since I had breakfast, I skipped the coffee then. But for now, it's rainy and kind of cold out and dreary, and this is just going to be perfect for the day, that's for sure. Here we go. I did not make this homemade. I actually found it at a local grocery store, and I was like, oh good, something I don't have to make. So we're going to give this a try. It's got raisins in it, and I toasted it. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I am so looking forward to getting into this. And I'm gonna put some butter on it. This is actual Irish butter that I also got from the same grocery store. So all of my recipes today, if it calls for butter, I'm using this butter to try to give it a more authentic approach. So let's dig into this and give this a try. I like a lot of butter on my toast, so don't judge. All right, here we go. Oh, it smells really good. Here we go. Oh, that is good. Oh my gosh. That is like a really good snack. Flavors are just, they're familiar. I don't know why, but the first thought that comes to my head is a waffle cone. It tastes similar to me like a waffle cone. I don't know if that's correct. I don't know if I'm just losing my mind, but that's what I'm getting from this. And it, oh my gosh, that is really, that is really, really good. Or as I've heard some of my fellow YouTubers. That is class. So, I'm gonna have to have some more of that. Now, let's go ahead and move on to the traditional Irish coffee. And yes, it does actually have alcohol in it. I picked up a bottle of Jameson. Actually, I should say my husband picked it up because he was interested in trying it. So it is Jameson Black Label. I've got it right here. This is the Jameson that my husband picked up. As you can tell, he's been drinking it and enjoying it. I have not had any. It is Jameson Black Barrel Triple Distilled Irish Whiskey. So that's what's in this coffee. And it is just plain old black coffee. And I whipped my own cream to put on top. So I'm not a real big fan of unsweetened coffee. It does have a little bit of sweetener in it. I made a simple syrup to put in there. I followed a recipe I found on Pinterest. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little skeptical of this one. So I don't know, let's give it a try. And I don't have any clear glasses like they normally put an Irish coffee in, so please forgive me for that. Everything that I'm doing here, I'm kind of improvising because I don't have some of the traditional stuff that you would find. But all right, enough stalling, here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I like that a lot more than I thought I was going to. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is so good. The alcohol's not too overpowering, and it's just enough sweetness to it that it really just adds something. And the cream is just plain old heavy whipping cream, no sugar added, that's on top. And oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna have to make that for my husband. He is gonna so love that. That is really, really good. And it's perfect for today, for a rainy, cloudy day that's, just kind of chilly and damp, and you just want to curl up and have a cup of coffee. And oh my gosh. So between the Irish soda bread with the butter and this, oh my goodness, this is delicious. Wow, I just can't even. Sorry, I gotta go in for some more bread. It's really good. So far, my experience has been really, really good with the recipes that I've been trying and things I've been putting together. Oh my gosh. I gotta have another drink. That is so good. It's nice and warm, creamy. Anyway, yep, this is gonna be my lunch. I'm gonna finish this up and move on for the day. Now, for dinner tonight, I've got something extra special. We're going to be having an Irish stew, beef stew, that has Guinness in it. And I'm going to be serving it with Colcannon Potatoes. I hope I said that correctly. And at first I wasn't going to do the Irish stew, but I had decided, you know what, I want to try some Guinness, because I've never tried Guinness before, and that's actually going to come later tonight. I am not a beer drinker. I'm not a big fan of beer. But it's like, you know what? I found out I'm Irish, and that is the traditional Irish beer. Let's go for it and let's try it. Why not, right? So, on the hunt to try to find just one can of Guinness, we couldn't find any, so we had to get a 4-pack. So I decided, you know what? I need to utilize this beer in some way. So yes, we're gonna have a traditional, well, I don't know how traditional it is, beef Irish stew. And like I said, serve that with Colcannon potatoes. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So that's gonna come later, and that will be for everybody to eat for dinner tonight. And then of course, like I said, after dinner, you're gonna see me try a Guinness for the very first time. So you're gonna have to continue to stay on here and see what comes next. So that's it for now. I'm gonna finish eating lunch, and then I'll see you in a bit. So here we are at the final meal of the day. I had to wait until my husband was ready because he really wanted to try this. And so, of course, am I going to deny him? Of course not. So he was looking forward to trying this.
It looks delicious.
I hope so. The Sansia thought it tasted really good, but she would not try the mashed potatoes because it has cabbage in it, and she don't like cabbage. So her loss. So I guess we ought to dig in here because it's getting late, and I'm hungry, and the food's getting cold. So.
Alrighty.
So this is Colcannon Potatoes. It has it's regular potatoes with cabbage and bacon and green onions and some seasonings, and it just, it looks and smells delicious. And this is Irish stew with Guinness. I've never cooked with Guinness before, so this ought to be interesting. So it's got beef, carrots, celery, bacon. Everyone loves bacon.
Oh yeah.
Are you drooling yet?
Yes.
So this stew says it is served best with mashed potatoes, so I was like, why not? Since I'm trying these potatoes, we might as well do it with this. So we'll start you out with a little bit of that. It smells really, really good. This stew takes a couple of hours to cook, and the whole house has smelled really good for the past couple of hours. So, yeah. Getting in there real good. So I think we'll try it with both of it mixed together first, and then we'll try the potatoes, I think, separately to get a taste on how it is without the Irish stew.
Get my chunk of beef in there.
There you go. Alright, are you ready? Load up the fork.
Load it up.
Get all the goodies.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yes, a little bit of everything. Ready?
Okay.
Alright, go for it. Mmm. Oh, that's good. It's better than I thought it was going to be, only because of the Guinness. Like I said, I've never cooked with Guinness before, but it gives it a depth of flavor in the stew.
Yes.
Something that's, a little extra that I never usually have. I usually make beef stew, but not, like I said, not with Guinness. So that's really good. That's really good. Let me have some more.
And the bacon makes it crispy.
Well, I think the crispy bacon comes from the potatoes, because there is regular bacon in there, but it has, been soaking in the juices, so it's not quite as crispy. So the crispiness comes, I think, from this. And unfortunately, it's not as warm as it once was because it's been sitting for a little bit, so I apologize for that. But I do want to try these potatoes by themselves. Get a bite of everything, the bacon, green onions, cabbage, everything. Let's try these by themselves. Oh, that's good. I would make that as a side again for something else as well. That's really good. I like the cabbage with it and everything. Here, try a bite. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You like the green my husband is sporting today for the St. Patrick's Day? Got his suspenders, got his hat. I picked those up for him at Walmart, I think a couple years ago. What do you think of those?
I like it.
You like it?
I like it.
But the big question is, would you eat it again? If not, that's okay. It's probably not everybody's taste.
Aye.
You would. Alright. Well, I guess that's a good positive thing then. I usually have to ask him if he'll eat it again because he'll say, yeah, it's good, but then later on I find out he didn't really like it. He was just trying to be nice. So it's a two-part question. But I think this was a good hit. It's definitely been a good day of good eating. He still has to try some of the other stuff that I made that I have put away for later, but for now, this is what we've got. And this is not the last thing I'm going to be trying. And he's going to actually do it with me after we're done eating. I'm going to try Guinness for the very first time. An actual Guinness beer. So
She's not a beer person.
I really am not. I fully expect to not like this. And I'm sorry to all the Guinness drinkers out there, I really just don't like beer. So this is definitely going to be interesting. I suspect he might. He might like it. He's not a big beer drinker, but he does like some beers.
Yes.
Like Amberbach.
Yes, Amberbach is very good.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what we're going to be trying next, but we need to finish eating first so we can actually get to that. So hold on, and we'll be right back, okay? All right, here we are. We've reached the final stage of trying Irish things today. And oh my gosh, I'm so full from that Irish stew. I don't know if my stomach's gonna be able to handle this, but I promised that I was gonna try it and we're gonna do this. And I think he's a little bit more excited than I am with this. So,
It's Guinness.
Yep, it says best enjoyed poured into a glass. So, I don't have an official Guinness glass. Please, again, forgive me. I don't drink beer. So the closest thing I have is an old Steak and Shake glass. If you're not familiar with Steak and Shake, look it up. It's one of the best restaurants that you can eat at and get burgers and such. So I have an old vintage glass that belonged to my grandma. So we're going to use that. So you ready to get into this?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Oh dear. Okay. Get a good sniff of that. Oh.
Smells like beer.
Yeah, it smells like beer. And I don't like the smell of beer, so this is not off to a good start. But, alright. And please forgive me. I'm going to do my best to pour this correctly. Just don't murder me in the comments.
Give her a good head there, Lassie.
Right. Fit? You gonna fit? Oh, so close. Just barely in there. All right. And we gotta let it set and get a good head on top, hopefully.
A few moments later.
I don't think we're gonna get any more than that. Please forgive me. I know that that's probably not sufficient enough head on there, so stop that. So, I guess we'll just dig into this. Again, like I said, this is my first time, so please be gentle. So, and since it's my first time, I guess I will be the one to go in first with this. Oh gosh, here we go. I guess as you would say, it's sláinte. Well, it's beer, all right. Honestly, I was expecting it to be a lot worse. So I guess that's a good thing. And that's not saying anything bad about Guinness. Like I said, I don't drink beer. I don't like beer. It's just, it's too bitter for me. And, you know, my dad was a big beer drinker when I was growing up. So I guess I have that associated with it. I just don't like beer. But anyway, it's your turn. Please, enjoy.
Alrighty.
Oh, he's got to go back in for another one. You know, there's beers that I have had where I literally just almost want to gag at the taste and the smell. So the fact that I'm not doing that with this, I'm thinking this is a good sign that he's liking this. Thoughts?
It's very smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Very smooth. Not an overpowering flavor.
No, it's not.
Not like Amberbach.
No.
But I enjoy that.
Yeah.
But it's smooth.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good for my first Guinness.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, as dark as it is, you know, honestly, I expected it, I guess, to be a little bit more full-bodied is the word I guess I'm looking for.
Yeah.
But it is. It's kind of light and smooth. So honestly, I
think it has a clean taste to it.
yes, it does.
Yes.
You know,
I've had beers where it's like, you know, you can just taste the quality, and that has a smooth finish to it.
It does. It's still beer. Oh. You know, if I had to order a beer and I was out, I probably would get this. And again, it's not a reflection on Guinness in itself. So please don't take that as that. I just really don't like beer. But I think he would probably drink more of it. So that's a good sign. But I call it a success because I'm not running from here gagging and screaming. So
No. It's a smooth beer lassie.
it is. It is. So, well, there's more in there for you, you know, if you want. I don't think I'll be drinking it anytime soon, so we
No.
don't need to worry about that.
I'll take it by the head.
You do that. Anyway, well, that's all that I've got to try. So, yeah, not too bad. Feel free. I'm done.